we've got something really good this video. I think it's going to turn out really great. We're going to be making the World War II Finnish uniform, the white death. It's going to be fantastic. It's wintertime, so it's the perfect uniform to have. And overall, I think this uniform is going to turn out really great. We're going to have to do some things to it, but I just think it's going to turn out good. So let's go ahead and start with the first item. If you want to look like the white death, you're going to have an overcoat, buttons, preferably, and a hood, so you can cover your face, white pants, and some boots, and a little brown belt too. There's a few things we saw that might actually turn out pretty good. Lucky for us, it's winter time, and along all the winter coats, we have some that have zippers. We have this one that has a zipper, and we have this one that has buttons, and better yet, it has a hood on it too. Pretty nice. I think it'll work out great. Let's get this one because we're gonna have to bleach these. Obviously, they don't have the right color on them. So grab that one. We'll see what it's like. That should bleach pretty nicely. You know what? If we can find like a large size of that, it'd be perfect.
So for the brown ones, it doesn't seem like they have just a regular large, but they do have a handy dandy 2 times.
That's exactly what we need. Hold it up to yourself. We want the oversized so it looks like a big overcoat. And yeah, that looks nice. I think it's gonna bleach really well. Also, we're gonna go ahead and get one of these zippered ones as well, just to see how it turns out. We might do both. So we're gonna bleach both of these. How much do they cost? So this coat costs 21 bucks.
This one is 20 bucks.
This one's 20 bucks. So we just get this one instead? Nah, I'm gonna get both of them.
I mean, this one is thinner, this one.
We're getting both just to see which one turns out best. We have 2 options. So we're gonna get both of these. Consider whichever one turns out best from what we use. Get that one. You're gonna pay about $20 for the tunic. Now we need some pants, my boy. Where are we gonna get those? Oh, I actually saw a great selection. Over here in the women's apparel, we came across these fuzzy white pants. Get the largest, I mean, probably fits you, to be honest with you. How's the waist? I don't know. Too big for you, my boy?
Well, we got that brown belt, right?
We'll get a medium, actually. I think a medium will do it. So we got a medium. Now we need a brown belt. So we got to look over here, and we have a brown belt. How much are these?
$14. Looks like they're 14 for all. At least these ones right here.
So they've obviously gone up in price. Sometimes they're cheaper, but we've got some in the past, and they're like $7. So we're gonna use one that we already have at home. It's just a brown leather belt. You can use any brown leather belt. If you have one at home already, just use that. Now we need some boots. From the image, it looked like they had brown boots. You probably use black boots too. I don't see why it really matters. Any form of boots is probably gonna work for this. It's not like they have putties that need to go around it, or at least it didn't seem like it. I think they have like maybe chaps that go around the bottom of their leg, but this should be fine. We can get any of these brown boots. They all look good. You'll probably find some clearance boots. We're just gonna use some that we have at home because we've already purchased a ton of boots from Walmart. We don't need to buy more just to not use them again. So we're gonna use some that we already have at our house. Which ones do you say they look like?
Well, I was saying like some of these because they're just the color and how thick that sole is, like in the front.
Look at that. You can get some Uggs for 30 bucks if you wanted to.
Because there is also those brown Chelsea boots.
There's like 30 bucks. Definitely keep your eye out for clearance boots or just use boots you have at home because these are kind of costly right now. But yeah, what's next? We need a hat, right? We need a hat, but we got a solution for that. Ta-da! We are back, Hardship Warehouse, for our hat because we have the perfect idea for a hat. Yeah, pulling up the picture right here, it seems like they kind of have a gray looking Ushanka. Well, we just so happen to have a lot of gray looking Ushanka winter hats. These are German. These are very cool. They're from the 70s, 80s. Very neat hats. We got a lot of them. And they're going to be on sale for the winter. We're going to have a winter time sale with these. So check out hardshipsupply.com. Anyways, find one that fits you and try it on.
With Germans, how they do their like field gray, it's like their version of like OD green essentially, basically gray. And in the picture, they basically had like gray Ushanka. So this is like pretty much perfect, honestly.
Pull the ears down, see what it looks like. I think it fits you pretty good. What would you say?
It's very snug.
Pretty good. Looks good. So let's go ahead and get home, bleach the tunics, and try everything on and see how it turns out. Also, we do have gloves for wintertime, so we're gonna use some of these. Very cool gloves, right? These should also be on sale as well at hardshipsupply.com. So yeah, let's go ahead and get back to the property. Right, get the first shirt and some water. And we're gonna add some bleach. You don't want to add a lot of bleach. If you add too much, then it's going to dissolve the fabric. So you only want a little bit. You can always add more for after, but it's all yellow now. in, water to it. Right, we'll come back to it in a little bit and see if it turns white. Looking good so far. We're gonna go ahead and add the next jacket. We have the coats all dried up now. Let's get them out. All right. Looky here, we got them all bleached. Finally, it took us like 2 days. We set it in a very low amount of bleach so it didn't destroy the fabric, but it finally, after 2 days, it got the dye off. So we're gonna go ahead and try it out and see. We're gonna compare these two sweaters, see which one's better. This one's still a little bit pink. Maybe we should have used more bleach, but hey, we didn't destroy the fabric. But let's start with like the pants or something. The fuzzy pants.
All right, let's try these. These are like, well, like some sheepskin imitation. I don't know. Let's go ahead and throw these babies on.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how these girls' pants look on you. Ha 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 ha. But they look cozy. They look warm. They look like you can survive a Russian winter, a Finnish winter. Dude, those actually look like snow pants. I cannot even lie, fellas. Does that not look like a pair of snow pants? It's got the texture, so it disrupts shadow. It actually helps you blend into the snow. And they look puffy. I think it's awesome.
It really does look like snow, honestly. Sadly, we're in Texas, so we don't really get snow here. So
very unfortunate. All right,
yeah.
Try. You can pick either one. We're gonna try them both, and we'll see which one turns out better. I'll let you decide that, buddy.
This one's like a thinner one. It does have buttons though. Well, this one is a zipper, which you probably wouldn't see back then.
Yeah. Zippers weren't really used on a wide scale for the longest time. Definitely not in World War I, but World War II they started kind of using them. Still not common. Buttons. I like buttons a lot more. They don't really break on you like a zipper. You can fix buttons pretty darn easily versus a zipper, which is a bit more complicated. They're invented maybe in the 1800s. I'm not entirely sure, but they weren't really mass produced till later. That's why you don't really ever see zippers on like pants from the early 1900s or anything else.
Button design is just extremely reliable. You got separate systems where a zipper is all one system, so if one piece fails, the whole thing fails.
Yeah, even though zippers are quicker, they're just not as well built for like a survival situation.
This thing is so big, I feel like a boxer or something. You know?
You do, you look like one. Holy moly. Do some shadow boxing, by the way. Oh, hell no, but you getting your ass beat.
I don't know how to box, guys. Help me out here.
Comment down if Corbin should take boxing lessons. You know, I was actually thinking about taking boxing lessons, so you'd be down with that. I've done them before, but we need something local. I took those when I was in college. We need somewhere that's like local that we can do boxing. This guy might build a box. All right.
Maybe someday. Speaking of zippers failing, it looks like the bleach might have slightly corroded the metal here. Go ahead and see if we can zip it up.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like it's good.
That is good. Ooh, I actually like how that looks.
This thing's a lot bigger than I thought.
It actually looks like a freaking winter uniform. All right, we'll throw on that belt. Yeah, this is why you go with oversized like sweaters and all that stuff. Because you want that, you know, it makes it look like a real military uniform because it's just oversized. It has all that extra fabric, extra protection. He looks like a sniper, dude. Like, seriously. Look at this guy. Putting on the belt right now. Would you look at that? Does it fit you? Let it loosen up a little bit. Put it on the last notch. Yeah. Let's see how that looks. Pull that out a little bit. Not bad so far, not bad. Look like an assassin. You actually look like a sniper. All right, get your trusty boots that we got a long time ago. These are his huge, humongous boots from his World War II American uniform. And they served us well. They were pretty darn cheap, and they go with a lot of uniforms. That's why we like the Chelsea boots, is because they look like a boot and they're typically pretty cheap. Ooh, that looks good. I'm not even lying. That actually looks good. This uniform's turning out a lot better than I thought so far. Now there's one more thing we need, and guess what it is? It is one of our own products that we have in our shop, Hardship Supply. This is the German cold weather pile cap. It looked kind of like the kind of Ushanka things we're seeing in the World War II Finnish soldier pictures. It kind of looks like that gray cap they had, and this will turn out really good. And by the way, it is on sale at our shop for a great deal. Go ahead and check out headwear.com and you can pick yourself up a nice cozy winter cap for a good deal. Pull that sucker down and let's see how it looks. Okay, not bad, not bad.
How does that look?
That actually looks pretty darn good. Get your rifle, son. Now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this uniform, do some poses with it. Then we're gonna take a break and put on this uniform to see which one turns out better so you guys know what's best to buy. But so far, that is actually looking fantastic. Go take a walk over here. He's got his Mosin Nagant rifle. Like, I'm serious, this uniform is actually turning out a lot better than I thought. It looks freaking fantastic. Look at that. Just look at that. He actually looks like a sniper. Go ahead and go over here and do some prone positioning. He could be sneaking up. He is the White Death. Throw your hood on so you're more camouflaged. This is how he blends in. Remember to put some snow in your mouth so it hides your breath, fog of your breath. Like, this was pretty cheap. The pants were $14. The jacket was like $20, $13. The boots were $10, $14. The pile cap is on sale for like $8 right now. The belt's $7. You can find a good deal. That is a very cheap price for a very cool looking uniform. Look at that. He's literally the White Death. I just can't get over how well the uniform looks. He seriously looks like a Finnish soldier. Dang. You would be practically invisible if it was snowing outside. Because you're hardly, like, I can hardly see you. You look tough, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. That looks cool. As frick. This is a true World War II Finnish soldier searching for the Russians. And as you can see, he'd be completely camouflaged if it was snowing outside. Let's go ahead and check out that other top. This one looks really, really good. It was like maybe $20, but it looks really good. The oversized looks really good. Let's try on the other one. It got a little bit dirty, but it's fine.
See, that would be snow, not all.
Yeah, it actually still would blend in because, you know, branches and stuff that fall in the snow, the texture and whatnot. Yeah, let's try that other one on and see if it turns out much better so you guys will know exactly what to get this look. Dude, the German pile cap also looks really good. It's taking off the other coat. We can try the one with buttons on. Buttons look pretty good. Go ahead and throw that belt on again. Doesn't look bad. Grab your rifle and let's go see. This one also looks really good. I can't even lie. I like the buttons. The front pockets, as you can see, aren't the best. I have to double check, see if the actual uniform had them. You know, he just cut them off. But so far, that one looks really good too. It's I did like the other one. Is a little bit larger, so it was a bit more droopy. Go ahead and throw your hood on. You know, do a little turnaround. Yeah, they both look really good. I can't even lie. I can't really decide which one is better. I did like the other one a little bit more though, because you looked more like the White Death. I don't know why. You look more like an average soldier now. But overall, that looks really good. So honestly, you could get both jackets or whichever jacket is more available to you or cheaper. As long as it's a large, oversized, white sweater or jacket or whatever has a hood, make sure you just get it extra large, you bleach it, make sure it's white. It's gonna turn out good. Overall, a really good uniform we put together today. I think it's one of our best, to be honest. It looks really freaking nice. Remember to check out the awesome German pile cap. It's getting cold outside and you need to keep your ears warm. And you can do that with this German pile cap. It's for sale with a good deal on our shop right now. I think it's like $8. A great piece of surplus. You can help support us and check out our shop, hardshipsupply.com, and get this awesome piece of headwear and complete the World War II Finnish look. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember to like the video. Could we get to 1941 likes? Also, remember to comment down future suggestions for the uniforms we make. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned. We'll catch y'all. Goodbye. Looks awesome.